Hey guys, welcome back. My name's Stu and this is Compound Park, Scenario 4, Episode 4 of the VJ Scenario Pack. We need a park value of 300,000 by the end of October, year 4, and we've currently got a park value of around 140,000. It is raining, so park value will dip a little when it rains because you do get a bit of a bonus for the amount of guests on that are going on your rides. Okay, amongst everything else, I will put a link in the video description of a replay I did of Diamond Heights, I believe it was, where I explained a lot of the values that go into park value, a lot of the parameters and things like that. Okay, but I will cover the sort of the main issues on this. Now, while I was looking at the screenshot, I noticed that I had built over this thing here. Or did I simply forget? Did I simply forget to put it down in the first place? Another thing I did as well was I plugged my tablet into my PC and I navigated to the folder and it was empty, and I had a sudden realization that I may have forgotten to actually record the video, which is something that I have done before now. So what could have possibly been the greatest video ever made, and I didn't hit record. So then when I went to double check on the tablet, I noticed it was still recording, which was great. So I hit stop, hit refresh, and it appeared. Okay, let's do the next section of the park, and we're gonna carry on doing similar to what we've done previously. Let's do a little area. We get it up to in line with that tree there. Which tree? That tree. And then we're gonna do another path up to there, and then we're gonna mash the screen all the way down. Oh, next to the little village. We don't want the paths connecting. It is connecting. Okay, that's fine. We can just delete that one there. Connected. Okay, so as we've done so far, put this one on the side as opposed to facing in front, just for a little bit of variation. Another one this side. So we've got loads of kiosks. So if it rains, and it has rained loads, we'll make quite a lot. So when it rained just now, we made 4,500 just from shop sales. We've now got 23,000. We are researching Rollercoaster. Nope, we're researching thrill rides. So Go Kart is pretty cool. So in the last, let's see, in the first episode, what we did the flat rides, the side friction coaster, and the monster truck ride there. Second episode, we did the wooden wild mine and the thrill rides there. We've got a nice space there for something else that we can put down in future. Then part 3, we did the reverser and the rafts. Good stats on both of these. I think it works quite well together. So I'm thinking we'll do another coaster this side. There's still a lot of sick there. Let's get a handyman down. Been a bit slack with the zoning so far. Okay. So we'll pick a coaster, and then we can have a go-karts underneath it. What about one of these? We don't do these very often, and I know why we don't do them very often, and that's because they're not very good. But we are looking to do one of everything. That's as high as it'll go. So let's just drop it down to there. So we've dropped down from 75. 50 should be fine. Swing it around. I think that's asking for trouble, to be honest, doing it like that. And what I mean by that is these do lose speed very, very quickly. So let's do... So I was thinking of having a lot of sort of dips at the end. But if they lose speed and they roll back, you could have a crash. So let's test this. And as we've been doing so far, we'll do a save now. I'm changing the letter of my save. That way then, if there's a problem, I can just go back. I can backtrack. Means it's a good tip to do that. Otherwise, what you could find is you get to the end, you have a problem, you haven't got enough time to go back and fix it. Whereas if you've been changing the save, you've got plenty of reset points that you can revert the save back to. Horse coaster seems to be fine. Stats aren't too bad. Let's crank the price up. What about horses for courses? Coaster number 4. Crank that up. Do that, and then for this station, since we got so much cash, now the scenery is going to give us an excitement boost. At some point we are going to use more scenery than it'll give us the excitement for. So I'm not going to do underneath every single path, just the bits that you can see. Like that. And there you go. If we toggle this again, it was on 5.95. Maybe it'll give us a nice little boost. What can we do? What have we got? Scenery wise. I suppose we could use this again. Anything on here? I do that side. I did use those that side, but this is probably my favorite sort of fence piece. I've done purple, haven't I? I've done it. Why don't we do orange? I am going to change it. I'm not going to leave it purple and orange. Something's telling me I've done orange as well. No, I haven't. That's fine. Let's press the paint brush and then we can just do that. I've accidentally colored in one of the... Done. Fixed. Match the height. We've got a twist. And then I suppose the easiest one to do what's happened there. Placing scenery in Classic is a pain. One of the reasons why I didn't really bother doing it for so long. Now what are we going to do? What about those ones? Just to make it look a little different. And what about this? Watch this now, watch this now. Boom. And boom. Well, I don't want to do that. It's probably cost a fortune. Probably cost more than the coaster. Okay, so now what we can do is let's do that and that. There's people walking, or I thought they were walking up my down ramp, but they're not. But we'll, just in case, let's do that one. Just in case, nope. And let's merchandise it. Make as much money off them as possible. And a hat store. How about that? Cool. Let's do a quick check on profit, just in case. Oh, there you go. So the circus is, we'll drop that down to £1. Haunted house. Drop that down. We'll drop it down to £1. We could probably do 2, but what's the point? We're only going to have to drop it at some point. So, and now we can do a go-karts. So we're only going to do the one go-kart track. So let's do it full length. Just go in random. I wanted to interact with that. Yes, it will. Nice. Let's get it back to the end now. Little chicane. Of course, with this, one thing we can do as well is if we're short of value just before the end, we can always up the number of laps. Where am I? Oh, there you go. I tell you what I can do. There, and then we'll add a ramp just by there. Some people do ask, why do I do that? And it is purely for aesthetics. No other reason. Just makes it easier to, I can put like a little fence or something on that. Okay, so, oh, made a boo-boo. Okay, let's try again. Can I? Oh, look at that. That might act as a head chopper as well. Cool. Why don't we do a slope down there, and then we can bring it in there. Cool. Probably gonna need another handyman or handy person, handy animal. Other workers are available. Not that I'm condoning the slave labor of animals in any way. Cool. And since it's called Compound Park, we'll call it Compound Carts because alliteration is awesome. And now red. And by the time I've done this, that should take us up to October, end of year 2. Just do a little. I'm going to rotate this now, and yeah, had a sneaky suspicion it was nowhere near. We'll get rid of that tree. Stupid tree. What are they good for? All these conspiracy theories about 5G, have they even thought about 5 trees? One to think about, isn't it? If you see 5 trees in the same spot, that could be a problem. Not really. I don't really believe that. Okay. So wait. Drop some of them down there. And there. Cool. Oh, this is looking amazing. But it could always look better. And what are we going to do to make it better? We are going to paint. We're going to alternate them. Cause racing. Boom. Look at that. And the same again, this side. Awesome stuff. Okay, so we'll do that bright red, and then we can... Is that too much? That's too much. Oh, look at that. I like that. Probably needs... Cool. And then what about if we did another little... Nope, won't let me. Doesn't want me to do it. Okay. That's cool, as it is. That is cool. 7 excitement. That's going to add a ton of value. 170,000. We need 300,000. We're well into October. Cool. What was the final stats on this? 6.48. The scenery added some, and also no doubt the interactions as well. Awesome stuff. Let's... Ooh, 3D cinema. Cool. Let's add some little shops down here. Yeah, pound profit on that one. Chicken. Some sort of drink. Iced tea. Sujongwa. Sujong The S stall. I think it's like, I think the Koreans probably like it. Cool. I think this park is looking awesome so far. Maybe we need to have a coaster going in a different direction. Who knows? We're still researching thrill rides. Cool. We've got not a bad selection so far. Coaster wise, what have we got? We've still got, that's the only one we haven't built so far. So I think it's time to make the switch to roller coasters, so we can research those for year 3. So now we'll call it quits at the end of episode 4. I've been Stu. You've been great. If you've enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!